So what's good, homies? It's your man, Dr. BOA. Let's say your girl is missing in action. Your wife, as a matter of fact, is missing in action. Unbeknownst to her, you put a tracker on her car, or you're tracking her iPhone. You track her location, you find her. You pull up, and you see a car at a hotel. Now, she told you she was going out of town to meet with some friends and family, right? In her hometown. So you tracked her all the way to her hometown, 150 miles away. You're seething because you just have a gut feeling that something is up. You pull up, her location is a hotel room. She's in her hometown at a hotel room. In your mind, she could be doing anything. It could be a bachelorette party. She could be hanging out with some girls. But deep down in your mind, you know that that's not why a woman ends up at a hotel room in her hometown. She's got family there. She's got friends there. Always somewhere to stay. You pull up, go up. Here's the thing. The room is in your wife's name. In some states, because the room is in your wife's name, you can go up. You go up, go in. They give you a key. You find out that your wife is in there with another dude laid up. What do you do? Do you snap? Do you cut up? Do you go ham? Or do you just walk away? This is a question I get a lot from men. What do you do if you find out that your girl, your wife, is cheating on you and you catch her in the act? Somebody sent me a video on IG of this exact thing going on. But there are some particular nuances in this situation that cause me to not give you men the answer that you think I'm going to give you. Let's take a deep dive on this one. But first, let's elevate to a higher plane. Prepare for takeoff. Now, the reality of the scenario is this. You have no business tracking your woman anywhere. If you have to track your woman 150 miles away, the relationship is already over. If you feel the need to track a woman 150 miles away, you feel the need to track a woman anywhere, flee that situation as quickly as you can. You have no business going through such things over a woman, for a woman, because of a woman. Because by the time it gets to that point, you know deep down inside that the woman doesn't want you. She's shown it with her actions. But let's take a look at this video, and then we'll come back and chop it up on a real tip.
Everybody fine. Hey, how you doing now? I'm her husband. Yeah. I'm her husband.
I don't know about that.
Huh?
I don't know about that.
You know, what you don't know about it?
Like you your husband.
Oh, she ain't say she was married?
Hmm?
She ain't tell you she was married?
No. If you told me y'all was split up, bro. She didn't have nobody.
We split up. She ain't got nobody. No, we still married.
Well, that's what you told me, bro.
No, she didn't tell you she was divorced or nothing?
Hmm?
She didn't tell you she was
She
divorced?
just filed her?
When she filed? I ain't seen her.
Hmm?
She just left the house before she came up here. I ain't seen no paper.
Before I came up here.
She just
Yeah.
told me. She filed.
Well, she stopped and got something to eat. Well, we talked, and then she said she been running to Arkansas real quick. That was the bottom line.
I don't want no problem, bro.
I don't want no problems either.
You told me she filed paperwork.
I'm going live with this right here
You go back.
because I'm making sure nothing happened to me. We're good. We're good. I'm talking to her. Ain't nothing filed. Ain't nothing filed. Ain't nothing separated or nothing. Huh? Well, you can go and tell me why he right here. You can tell me what you want. Huh? So who is he? This Charles right here? Who is it? Chuck? Charles? What's his name? I'm saying there's a lot of names. See, I'm trying to see which one it is. All right, Cliff. All right. Oh, you good? Go ahead. All right. Have a good one.
Now, what you see in this particular video is a man who has traveled through great lengths to catch his woman in the act of doing what? Why would a man even want to walk in on this? Especially if you care about the woman. You know good and well you don't want to see your woman laid up with another man. You know that's what you're going to see when you walk up in the hotel room. But here's the thing. I want you to keep in mind that this guy said, that's still my wife. Even though the woman told the other guy she had filed for a divorce. Even though the woman told the other guy that she had filed for a divorce. Even though the guy admitted that the woman didn't live there. She came by the house, got something to eat. They talked, and then she left. These two people aren't even together like that anymore. His response was, she's still my wife. This is an example of a man who's gotten caught up on a woman, whose Jezebel spirit has drawn him in so tight that even when it gets to the point where she lets him know she doesn't want him anymore, he's stuck. He's emotionally stuck. I tell you men all the time, never get yourself caught up emotionally with a woman, but this man did it anyway. This never turns out well. And as for the other guy, you see he jumps up and grabs his pistol. Why? Because in his spirit, he knew he was in the wrong. And like the Bible says all the time, if a man catches you with his wife, God's not going to be with you. He's going to be with that man. Because you're dead wrong. So he knew he had to grab his pistol. Because he knew that he had done something that would make a man do something to you. All this does is show that it is very easy for two men to get caught up in a situation where someone loses their life and someone loses their freedom over a woman who doesn't want them and don't need them. You men have to stop allowing yourself to believe that if a woman doesn't want you, she'll eventually start back wanting you. She won't. Even if a woman wanted you in the beginning, the day a woman says, I don't want you anymore, I don't want to be with you anymore, man, you better get over it. You better get over it. I've had a woman give up on a situation with me before, man, because there was too much performance pressure. I've had women quit because the performance pressure was too high. But it wasn't that the performance pressure was too high. They were just lazy. They were used to being able to do whatever they want to do and say whatever they want to say and be whatever they want to be. And not have to put in any work to prove themselves to a man. And after a while of me constantly putting that performance pressure on them, which I reward very well. If you perform well, I reward you well. You get what you deserve. But some women are just too lazy to do that. But when a woman says for any reason, even if you're a simp and a woman is tired of playing you, she's bored with that. And anytime a woman says with her mouth or with her actions that she doesn't want to be with you in a situation, you got to walk away from the situation because it does you no good to do what this man did. All he did was go find his wife with another man, his soon-to-be ex-wife with another man. The man got up. He was strapped. Wasn't nothing going to go down with him. He left. He ain't trying to lose his life over the broad. And here this man is in there. And what he going to do? The woman literally said, so we ain't together? So we ain't separated? They separated, man. This man is going trying to fetch a woman. He wants that woman to stay with him. I give you a perfect example, man. I met a guy, man. I was working when I was in college, man. Had a part-time gig, man. And this guy, man, big guy. Met this chick, man, on some dating site, man. Met her, married her in 6 weeks. All the time she had a man, the man that she really wanted was in prison. That man got out of prison, man, and she started treating that man like a dirty dog. She had been taking his money, sending it to the man in prison. I'm talking about sending a bunch of money and stacking up money for the man so when he got out, man, he can get some work and get back on his feet. And man, by the time I met this guy, man, that woman was taking him down through there, man. He was riding by her mama house, man, and the dude's car was parked there and her car was parked there. They was chilling at her mama house. And he felt some kind of way about it. And I was probably 20 when I told him this. I said, look at here, man. No, I wasn't 20. I ain't go to school till I was 25. I probably was 26. I said, man, look, let me tell you something. That woman is over there at her mama house. Not at her own house. Not at his crib. At her mama crib. With some dude who just got out of prison laid up in there with her. And you sweating her? Boy, you went way down into the gutter to get that one out. Look at your feet. Your feet got boo-boo water on it because you're standing in the sewer. Climb back up that ladder, man, and get back on even ground, man. Get back on level soil, on level ground, man, so you can build yourself up into the man you need to be. But he was so distraught because he had given himself to the wrong woman. He had dedicated himself to the wrong woman. He had put the wrong woman on a pedestal. Any woman who doesn't earn that pedestalization is the wrong woman. Any woman who doesn't earn a relationship with you is the wrong woman. Any woman who doesn't earn your time is the wrong woman. Any woman who doesn't earn your energy is the wrong woman. Any woman who doesn't earn your dedication, your effort is the wrong woman. Any woman who doesn't earn your guidance is the wrong woman. Any woman who doesn't earn your wood is the wrong woman. You see, the problem is you men have to start to value yourself, every part of yourself. How you not going to value yourself till you get money? That means you don't value your mind, you don't value your spirit, you don't value your wood that you give a woman. You don't value no part of yourself. You don't value your guidance, you don't value your leadership, you don't value nothing you give a woman. You think a woman deserves all of that just because she's a woman. I had a cat jump on the IG post I put up, man, and said, man, I just heard you say that you'll pay your woman to serve you at home. Hey, man, let me tell you something. If all the money in the house coming to me, even the whatever money she touched is coming to me, then I'm responsible for taking care of the household. But I'm going to put in her mind that she earning it. Because let me tell y'all something right now. We always look at it from the beta male simp mangina perspective. If you treat a woman like a star, she'll treat you like a fan. Well, I don't look at life from that perspective. I look at life from a pimpalistic perspective. And my perspective is, if you treat a woman like a worker, she'll treat you like the boss. If you treat her like a slave, she'll look at you like massa, and she'll always try to revolt or flee. Y'all boys don't understand women if you got a problem with that. So here's the thing, man. Never put yourself in a situation, man, where you pedestalize a broad who hadn't earned anything. You guys will take a woman out on a date who hadn't even earned a phone call. Why? Because you don't value yourself. I value every part of me. Anytime I spend talking to a woman on the phone, if I send her a text, she better value that text. That's valuable because I could have been doing something else. My time is the most valuable thing I got. It takes time for me to break her back. It takes time for me to talk to her. It takes time for me to text her. It takes time for me to spend time with her. Why would I not value that when everything in my life that I've built is built on time? This channel was built on time. This mixtape that's dropping on June 19th, y'all be looking for that, Alpha Music, was built with time. The money that paid for all this was built with time. You think I'm finna give a woman that for free? I don't give nobody else that for free. Don't nobody give me their time for free. When I go to the studio, man, I got to pay for that time. When I buy these tracks, I got to pay for that time. I don't get to sit right here in front of these cameras for free. I got to pay for these cameras, man. The power that's running this, that got these lights plugged up, got this MacBook. I got to pay for all this, man. Everything and everybody has to pay for their time. So how you going to give it to a woman for free and act like it ain't no big deal, like she deserve it or something, man? So if you find out your woman cheating on you, that means she don't want you. And if she don't want you, your ass better start wanting her too. Or you continue to be a beta male simp mangina for the rest of your life. But if that's your choice, don't call me. You better go call Boyce. Because he can give you more guidance and leadership on that than I ever could. Keep striving to become the most alpha version of you. And you'll eliminate the need to be validated by a woman who ain't gonna give you no validation at all. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.
Trying to become the most alpha version of you. Trying to become the most alpha version of you. Striving to become the most alpha